Hey friends, thanks for tuning in again today. I'm really glad you're here. Today I have a bit of a question for you. I want to know what you think about this because I don't know. I am puzzled. And honestly, I haven't really researched it a whole lot. But here's my question. Can exposure to electromagnetic frequencies, particularly and specifically radio frequencies, can that make you thirsty? And if so, why? What's the biological mechanism? And if it can make you thirsty or dehydrate you, is it because it's interacting specifically with the water, or is it because it's somehow blocking absorption of trace minerals? These are questions I don't have the answers to. I research a lot of things a lot of the time, and quite frankly, sometimes it gets a little tiring how much research I have to do. I have to research every single thing I purchase, and it's kind of rough. I have to research reasons for everything, reasons and why and what's coming next and what should I prepare for and on and on and on. It gets to be a little bit much, but I want to know what your thoughts are. Have you come across any research? Have you had any personal experiences with this? I have only been sensitive to EMFs since 2000, late 2016, early 2017. And before that, the only time that I noticed any correlation to EMF exposure was in 2014 when I drove by a windmill farm, or as some call a windmill factory, that I didn't realize had been built. And I had symptoms that correlated with driving in that area that, again, I didn't know windmills had been built there. Besides that exposure, I didn't really have any known reaction to EMFs before. And before the satellites of Starlink went up in this most recent launch, quite frankly, I never had any thirst or symptoms of dehydration in response to exposure to EMFs. I've certainly had exposures to EMFs and I've known about them, sometimes before, sometimes during, sometimes after. But thirst? Isn't that a weird symptom? I have been so thirsty. I literally just cannot drink enough water. And my chickens, I'm having to water them twice a day now. And it's colder now than it was for, gosh, 3 weeks probably. So I know it's not because of the heat that they're thirstier. Why are they thirstier? My cat, who's, gosh, 18 or so, he's drinking and drinking and drinking and drinking. He can't get enough water. I'm a little bit concerned about him, about his kidneys, quite frankly. I'm not quite sure what more I can do. I have a lot of different tools in my tool bag for him. Thinking about giving him more apple cider vinegar water, iodine, trace mineral drops. My husband's been drinking a lot more water when he's home. He's apparently not as thirsty when he's at work, even though he has much more significant EMF exposure. He works in Indianapolis, Indiana, which is a 5G test city. So he's got all sorts of exposure there. And plus he's around a cell phone there. Here on our property, there's no measurable RFs with my meters. RFs being radio frequencies, sorry. Radio frequencies are a type of electromagnetic field. That's a type of electromagnetic radiation. Radio frequencies are what are emitted from cell phones, smart meters, cell phone towers, Wi-Fi, Bluetooth. All of those things are radio frequencies. And that's what I'm most sensitive to personally. Some people are more sensitive to magnetic fields, electrical fields, or dirty electricity. Everybody's different. That's why this is so difficult. Another friend up in the Fort Wayne area, actually two different friends up in the Fort Wayne area where 5G was actually activated here recently, they mentioned that they're thirsty as well. What's going on? What is it about this that makes us thirsty, obviously there's some sort of interaction with water molecules. I quite frankly haven't researched that aspect of this sort of exposure. And hopefully this video doesn't get flagged because I used the G word. We'll see how that goes, right? Because we know that the videos that really discuss this issue are being blocked. It is what it is. This is the world we live in, friends. This is 1984 and Brave New World combined all at the same time. But please, let me know what you think, what you've found, what you've discovered, your exposures that perhaps you've had the same experiences. I really want to know what you think about this. Please drop some comments. Thanks so much for tuning in. Subscribe, head over to our website and sign up for our weekly newsletter. I probably hate spam more than you do. And share with any friends that you think might be interested in this or might have any information about this, because I don't know. And quite frankly, I'm kind of tired of researching everything all of the time. Thanks so much. Bye, guys.